early today, 7:45. I was already awake at 5:30, couldn't sleep anymore. Then I thought, should I go for an early walk? But I didn't feel that. And now I thought, okay, I did a knit, and I'm feeling like walking now because it's going to be very warm today. Cindy's also with me. Yay! I feel like shooting a few images for my Cindy Instagram, Cindy Collector, and see you later. So I thought I'm going to do a vlog this time instead of an episode because they're working on our houses and they have to make the house clean. How do you say? I'm going to remove the... Hoe zeg je dat ook weer? They are going to remove the concrete between the walls, so it makes a lot of noise. And I don't know if it's possible to tape a podcast this week. So maybe I will do a little vlog for you, and then I have on Thursday I have something. Now see you later. So yes, they were hoe zeg je dat? How do you say? Measuring the land. So I couldn't make a lot of pictures by the fence with Cindy. Normally I do that. Look, it's really blue skies today. Now it's really nice and fresh, crisp. And it's going to be 27 degrees today on this Tuesday. So it was a good choice to go early walk. Maybe I will do that the whole week because of the mornings are cooler already. I have to do a sunrise walk, but I'm planning to do that 1 September. Yay! So I'm walking every day now. Every day, more than 100 days, and I'm starting to, that it's becoming my routine. So that's really nice, and I want to do this every day in my life because it's good for my health. So I like filling in my journal every day, like knitting every day. I have to walk also every day. So it's very, now it's not so hard because of the nice weather. So we'll see how it goes in winter time. But that's what I decided for myself. Every day a walk, at least 10 minutes to 30 minutes. So yes, good morning. Here's Ivonne again. It's Tuesday morning. I went already for a walk. If it's good, you've seen that already. I was awake really early. It was 5:30. I woke up. Then I tried to sleep again, but it didn't work. And when I did my knitting and watched a little vlog, I thought, Ivonne, it's still 8 o'clock. You can do your daily walk now. So that's what I did. Put on my trainings. Put on my training clothes and went for a morning walk. It was really fresh and crisp. I love it. It was a little bit busy on the walking path. They were measuring the land. I said that in a previous piece of film, but I realized that I can't tape a podcast tomorrow, Wednesdays, because here in the neighborhood they're fixing the houses and they make a lot of noise. So I thought maybe I will make a little vlog today and tomorrow so that you have on Thursday not a podcast episode, but like a weekly little vlog. So that's what I decide to do. Now I have to fit my sock. I think I am at the point that it's long enough for starting the toe. This is the how do you say it, wool-free sock yarn, and I'm trying to finish one sock and then cast on the other one, because otherwise it's too long on my needles. So that is the planning for today. Oh yeah, later on the day I'm going to my father's house, later in the morning. At first he said he's on holiday, but that was next week, so he he had made a mistake. So I'm going to my father's house, and I'm going to film 2 days for you, and we'll see how far, where I'm at, and maybe I will take a little moment to sit in front of the camera in between, but I don't think I can tape a whole podcast because of the noise in here in the street. So see you later. Look, I think it's far enough. Maybe I have to do 3 or 4 rows extra and then I can start the toe. So yeah, it feels really good. It's not my favorite yarn to knit with, but it feels on your foot really, really nice. Hello, good afternoon. It is in the meantime Tuesday, around I think 3 o'clock. I'm sitting knitting on this scrubby sock. This magic yarn ball I got from one of the viewers once a few years ago. At first I thought I used it in my blanket, and my the blanket's already finished in the meantime, the McGranny Stripes blanket. But then I forgot about it, and it ended up under in my drawer. And this week I found it back, and then I thought, oh, maybe I can knit a scrappy sock. I think she made all magic knots, so I can cut off the pieces. But it started with alpaca yarn, and the second one was cotton, so that was not so nice. Now it's sock yarn, so I hope the rest is sock yarn, and otherwise I can cut it out. But yeah, the meaning was that my morning sock and my takeaway sock are both at the point that I can start the toe. That's what I plan to do, but now I'm sitting and knitting on this sock. I can't stop. Tuesdays is always sock knitting day, so that's today also. And in between I do a little bit household. I have to do a lot household, but I don't feel it today. It's too hot. My eldest son has still holiday, so I think I postpone it to next week when the kids are back at work and I have better routine. Now there's once in a while there is a kid in the house, and so yeah, the routine is not back yet. But I must say I have to clean my kitchen, and that's what I wanted to do today. But yeah, then I went to my father. I thought he was on holiday, but that was, if it's good, it's next week. So the plans I had were very, this was not planned, we can say. Yeah, tomorrow I'm not going to tape a podcast because of the noise here in the streets. It's now a little bit, I think they have a coffee break. And so tomorrow my father needs help to buy a new mobile phone. So we're going to the city center of Hengelo, and we're going to arrange that, and afterwards we're going to drink coffee at the HEMA. So I will do, instead of the podcast this week, a weekly vlog, and I'm trying to come and sit in front of the camera with you and drink a coffee later, maybe on this Tuesday, so that you can see my face and not only hear my voice. But yeah, this sock is very addictive. I'm very curious where it goes. you don't know for real, because it's going everywhere, so I don't know which color I get next. So that's nice of this sock. Maybe it flew off my needles because I can't stop. At 4 o'clock I have a meeting with something important. When that's done, I'm going to prepare for dinner. We eat chicken with rice and broccoli, and I have it. My son has to work until 6, and at 6:30 I wanted to have it ready and eat it myself, and then maybe I come and sit in front of the camera for a while. I hope I will succeed. Otherwise, you see something else. Nou, tot later. Doei. Hello and welcome to not to my knitting podcast today, because here in the neighborhood we are getting all I don't know how you call that in English, that there's reparation works, that the houses on the outside they are going to fix the stones, I'm sorry, I don't know the names for that, but they're going to make a lot of noise. And tomorrow, Wednesday, normally I tape my podcasts on Wednesday, and they start at 8 o'clock, and I can't tape a podcast then. So I thought maybe I'm going to do a little combination of weekly vlog and a little bit podcast. If it's good, you've seen already a few footages of today of my walks and so forth. So I thought I will show my face and talk a little bit to you. So I have a coffee. The wrong side. Haha. This is my coffee cup. I bought it in London last summer, in July. I'd rather be on Portobello. I like the mug. It's not too big, but I don't like that it doesn't have a background. It's a little bit, because no, I didn't pay attention. Maybe there was my hand, how do you say, the handwriting is right. So normally you pick up your cups right, on the right side. And this one I need to pick up on the left side, because otherwise you don't see the text on my mug. Maybe there were two different sorts, I don't know. But yeah, that's not important. I have this one now, so take something to drink. I'm going to show you a little bit what I'm knitting on. And then next week I will be back with the normal podcast. Hopefully everything here around the house is then quiet again, and I can tape my podcast on a normal day on Wednesday. So then I thought, when do you go and sit in front of the camera? Because this morning I was at my dad's house. In the afternoon I had an important appointment. I had to do some things in the household, and I wanted to knit 2 toes from 2 socks to show you the half-finished objects. So I'm good. A little bit improvising here. Normally I sit in front of the window, but this was the quickest way to sit in front of the camera. So I hope it's not too dark. The first sock, this is the takeaway sock. I always take it away mostly when I'm going to my dad's house. It's every Tuesday. Yeah, I'm just looking for the ball band. This one I'm knitting on the little circular needle from Chaigu. This one. Super nice thin needles. I love that a lot, but I don't like the method that you knit it in the round with a little circular. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I want to learn it, and so that it's the reason Then I casted it on. I have a little hole here I saw. Yeah, I have to practice this, and it's on my needles. I casted it on in March already, the end of March, so it's a long time sock project. And then I'm knit. What I saw, I knit a lot, tighter than when I knit socks on DPNs. So the heel flap I did on DPNs and the heel turn also, and then I put the little circulars back in and I knitted the foot, and today there was finally the point that I could start the toe. So that's what I did in the late in the afternoon, knitting this toe, so that I have finally one sock after April, May, June, July, August, 5 months. Oh, that's very long for me. When these ones are on DPNs, I think I can finish them in 2 weeks. But yeah, it's a practice. So the second one I didn't cast on yet. This ball I bought in London, Beautiful Knitters, last March. Where is the ball band? I don't know it anymore. Oh yeah, yay! This one, Aloe sock yarn from Hedgegan, and it is color number 10. It's a nice yarn. It feels good. It's a little bit thinner, but yeah, I like how it looks. So that's super nice. The second one I have to cast on. Maybe, not tonight anymore. Maybe this week, hopefully. So yeah, and it lives still in my bunny bag from Easter from Birdie and Puppet. My favorite sock yarn bags. Super nice. She's in the UK, and you can order them on Etsy. So that is one sock I knitted the toe from. This morning you saw me knitting on this sock. This is the wool-free sock yarn, and I think I was here somewhere, and then I measured and I knitted a few rounds more, and then I thought, it's enough, Ivonne, you can knit the toe this afternoon. So that's what I also did. I like the color a lot, but I prefer sock yarn with wool. Wait, I have to take it out of the bag. This is the ball. It looks really different than normal sock yarn. It's really, a little bit slippery, but it knits up really slower than normal wool. I don't know why. This is the ball band, Vlotte Sokken wool-free bamboo voorvacht sock yarn, and this is the colorway. Yeah, the colorway is super nice. I hope to find it once in real sock yarn. So that is living in this little bag from Hobby Bags. It's a little bit dark here now, so I hope you can see the colors right. But yeah, it is what it is. I had to search for a moment to record. So that is the other half-finished object. Super nice. Finally, from both socks, I finished one. And then I have to cast on the second ones, and hopefully they will be ready in the end of the year. And then I have also a finished object. I forget that. And that's the Tour de Sock scrappy socks from my advent calendar from last year. I didn't use all 22 colors. Yeah, there were 22 colors. Because I did 8 rounds, so I left a few colors out, but I think they're really nice. Happy that they're ready. I was done with it. I thought, Ivonne, come on, make them, finish them, and then you can knit all other sock things, other things. This is pair 34 for this year. All the techniques and so forth I tell you always in the podcast. So if you want to know that, you can watch old episodes back. And then I have another sock on the needles that is in the llama bag. Yeah, I found it. One of the viewers, the Dutch viewers, said to me, Ivana, maybe it's between the wall and your bed, your headboard. And yes, it was. So if you didn't see my Sunday vlog of last Sunday, there I show you where it was. I'm very happy that I found it back. I couldn't, I was so annoyed that I couldn't find it. And in there lives my lovely zigzag ball. I bought it in England last holiday. In Manchester, when I was there a few days visiting my lovely friend Roël. I'm taking a sip of my coffee. And in that shop, Abakan, it was called Abakan, they sold a lot of sock yarns, but there was only one ball of Kinkle zigzag, and that was what I was searching for, because I love that yarn. I have knitted already 2 pairs zigzag socks, and I don't know why it's one of my favorites. It's a little lekker woolly. Love the colors and love it that I found my bag back. So yeah, I'm just in the beginning of the gusset. I did a heel flap and a heel turn, and then I can go on, but I have a lot of projects on the needles. So this will be, sooner or later it will be finished. Then I have, of course, my vertices unite, my progress. I'm not finished yet. I don't want to be finished. Wait, I have to pick it up. Because my knit along takes until the end of September. And I thought, Ivana, you're not in a hurry. You can do it slow. Go knit on socks today. Because I have started section 6, but I'm not ready yet. Because you have the short rows, and this will be very pointy until you have 2 stitches left, or 2 or 3, and then you can close the gaps, and then you can start the I-cord border. And I thought, Ivana, you're not in a hurry. I love this knit a lot. This is my favorite shawl, I told you before, and it's really big. Yeah, and when it's done before the end of September, it has to be done before 26th September, because we go on a knitting retreat. Yeah, I can call it a knitting retreat with a few viewers of the podcast, people who I know through the podcast. And one of the ladies lives on Texel, the island Texel, and she invited us. She wants to cook for us. So then we decided with, I think, 8 women to rent a house there and stay there for 3 nights. So that's really nice. And 2 of the ladies from the 8 have also knitted the vertices unite. So we're going to make pictures on the beach. So then it has to be done, but that's absolutely is going to happen. And I had 2 new cast-ons this week. One you already seen, if it's good. I filmed it this afternoon. It's a yarn ball, magic yarn ball. I got it once from a viewer, and I'm going to knit a pair of socks, maybe 2. I don't know. It's a really heavy yarn ball. Maybe I can knit 2 socks. I don't know that yet. But the nice thing about it is that I don't know. Yeah, the first 2 yarns that there were in it, that wasn't even a sock yarn. The first was alpaca and the second was cotton. Then I cut a piece out because that was already also cotton, and now I have all the sock yarn. So it's a surprise what will come next, and that is very addictive. So I'm a little bit further, but I have them on the couch. I show them next week in the podcast again. And I casted on a weekender sweater from Andrea Mowry, but with all leftover yarns and yarns that I bought in the thrift shop. It's all on DK base, DK thickness, and I have a few colors. I think yeah, a little bit beach color, sand color, how do you say, natural, a black one, a taupe one, and a pink one, and a green one, I think. So I will knit, that's the meaning. I will knit a weekend sweater from all yarns that I have in stash. I didn't want to buy a new pattern, and I didn't want to buy new yarn. I knit it before a weekender. It's a really nice sweater. It's always good. So I thought, if I want to use that pattern again and do it with yarns from your stash. So I get stripes in it. I don't know if that's a really good choice because you wear it reverse stockinette. So you see the garter ridges. But yeah, I thought, okay, that's okay. But yeah, I casted this on yesterday and I will show you in the next podcast. So that is a little bit what I was doing. Now this morning I went to my dad's house and he's in need of a new telephone. So tomorrow morning I'm going to the city center of Hengelo with him, and we go to the telephone shop to arrange that, and afterwards we go drink coffee at the HEMA. Because of all the noise here in the house, I thought maybe it's good to escape the lawaai, the noise. And that's the reason why I do a sort of weekly vlog, midweek vlog / podcast, little podcast, mini podcast, instead of tomorrow morning. So I hoped it isn't too dark here. It was a little improvised. I thought, oh shit, I cannot tape a podcast on Wednesday. What am I going to do? Do I skip it? But I always like to come on Thursdays with a podcast or a weekly vlog. So I thought, Ivonne, we'll arrange it different and we do it on other times. That's the reason why it's a little bit dark here. And I think it's a time to stop. Oh yeah, this was a van. I always thought a van is an electric van. But one of the ladies, one of the viewers, she said it already 2 weeks ago, but then I didn't, the quarter didn't fall. And so I asked again, how do you call this? But you call this a van. So it's really handy for all nu. Certainly now, look, it's really sweaty. Oh yeah, it was really hot again in the Netherlands. 27 degrees. Oh, I didn't like it. We had a nice weekend of 20 degrees, 18 degrees, and it was a little bit cooler in the night. And now this night it wasn't so cool. I think I woke up at 5:30. I couldn't sleep anymore. Then I thought, will I go for my walk really early with sunrise, sorry. But then I thought, it's a little bit dark. I don't feel it now. So I went to get my coffee and I did my knitting on my sock. And then it was around 7:45. Then I thought, hey, Yvonne, it's now still early. You can go now. Because of now I'm wanting to tape this piece of film. I thought, in the evening you don't have time to walk. Do it now. So that was the reason that I was up early. No, that was not the reason that I was up early, but I couldn't sleep anymore. And in the morning it was really crisp and clear outside. It wasn't too hot, but now it's really humid again. I hate it. So we have another day tomorrow, another humid 27 degrees day. But then the lady of the weather said that it's going to turn around and it's going to be cooler. So please, I hope it stays that way, because this is not so nice. I'm looking out for autumn. I'm a really fan of autumn and winter. That's my favorite seasons. These are my favorite seasons, so I can't wait. I'm really happy when it's 1 September. But normally in September it can be warm also, so we'll see. But that was it, I think, for today. Thank you for watching. Oh yeah, there will be a little bit footage after this because I'm planning to film tomorrow morning and when I'm at the HEMA coffee. And tomorrow in the afternoon I'm going to edit everything together. So thank you for watching again. And next week there will be a new podcast. And slaap lekker. Oh yeah, it's night tonight. When I tape this, I'm going to shower and I'm going to bed. Doei! Yes, hello, good morning. Here is Ivonne again. I woke up at 10 minutes to 8. At first I was awake at 5 o'clock and I couldn't sleep anymore for an hour. But then I tried to sleep again and that worked. I didn't want to get up so early than yesterday because when you get up early at 5 o'clock or 6:30, you are always very tired in the evening. So that was good that I fell asleep again. Now I'm knitting on the magic yarn ball sock. Started it yesterday and it's really nice to knit with scrappy sock. It's in my lovely handmade bag from an old cushion cover. I love this fabric. And I'm going to get dressed in a while and go to my father in the city center of Hengelo. We go to the telephone shop and afterwards we're going to drink a coffee at the HEMA. That's the planning. So we'll see. And I'll see you later on this Wednesday. Oh yeah, it's going to be a warm day again. And here in the neighborhood, so all the men are working and making noise. So that is the reason that you get a vlog this week and no podcast. Yes, hello, here's me again. I'm here in the city center of Hengelo by the Lambertus Basiliek. To say the things we had to do were really quick done. So we drank a coffee in the HEMA and now I'm doubting to go home or to my sister. She lives in the city center. I sent her a message but I didn't hear anything yet. So we'll wait. Hello, good afternoon. It is in the meantime around it's around 1 o'clock. I am knitting on this scrappy sock. When I came home, my children were both busy in the kitchen, so I thought I am going to lie on my bed for a little while and knit on this sock. When I went back from the city center of Hengelo, I thought maybe I can go to my sister, but she wasn't at home. And then I thought maybe I go to the thrift shop, but there were all the roads were closed because of also repairing things, so that was not an option. Then I thought, okay, then I bike home, and then when I came home, the children were busy in the kitchen, and now I'm thought I will lie down, not sleep, but just knit on this sock in bed. So this was it for this week. So not a normal podcast, but like a weekly vlog. I hope you liked it. And Sunday I will be back with a Sunday knitting vlog for the vertices unite. And hopefully next week with another normal podcast. So thank you for watching and see you later.